Hey guys, it's Kurai. So, wanted to do a little update video and explain what's been going on for like the past 2 to 3 weeks-ish of why I haven't uploaded a video, and also the past 2 to 3 months of what's actually been going on behind the scenes there a little bit. So long story short, Bandicam formats, no matter which one I tried, we're no longer really being supported by Sony Vegas properly. Sony Vegas would take them and accept them and play them, but when you try to jump around parts of the video to edit them off properly, Sony Vegas had a delay with the video by like 1 second. While the audio would play, then the video would finally kick in after a second, and it wouldn't like delay and be behind the audio. It would actually jump to where the audio was. So it was a little bit of a pain in the ass to try to edit video that you really can't see. And if you try to throw in little like overlaying effects or pictures, edited GIF, other video things, whatever you want to throw over stuff, it was hard enough to try to see them work properly, because you just can't tell. It's like, is this in the proper spot? Is this moving correctly? Is this timed with this? So that was a big pain in the ass. So I can no longer use Bandicam as one of my things. The main thing I'm going to be using now will be Fraps, as I have used before. Not that there's anything wrong with Fraps, it's just that file sizes are big. But of course I have an external hard drive, which was a way to let me put stuff in there and use that anyway, as a thing. I tried OBS, but unfortunately OBS has been running into the same problem with Sony Vegas, I believe, or it was either that or it's just that OBS files for some reason would not open with Sony Vegas. It was one of those two. So OBS is also out. So Fraps still works, still edits just fine nicely, so that's something to expect. So really the only loss is that more file size. But for you guys and gals, more videos, and which is pretty much what you want anyway. That's what anybody would want. So a little bit of a thing to at least say videos are going to be coming up, because I've already had some stuff done. The Evolve video, well, I did an Evolve video with the Behemoth, whatever, when he had come out, and I played with a friend of mine, Armageddon. So he was with bots, and I was with bots, and it was alright. The footage was recorded with Bandicam, so it's a little bit choppy and glitchy still, for whatever strange reason. Evolve and Bandicam don't like each other either. And that's why I was messing around with formats and stuff, so things are a little bit weird there. I then also have a League series that will be starting up, and I hope a lot of people enjoy this one, because it's a little bit out there, a little bit silly. It is called Can It Trinity, and it's basically, I'll be building a Trinity on some champions that normally you would never think would work with the Trinity-ish, kinda. You might look at things like, oh, maybe you can. I'm not going to be using ones who more or less have been known to use Trinity, like Corki, Kog'Maw, even though Cog really shouldn't be using Trinity, Ezreal, Aurelia, Jax, things like that, putting them on things that you wouldn't really expect, even if a AP champion has to go AD. So the first one is Trinity Heimerdinger for first video. Unfortunately, when I was trying to try a different format for Bandicam, the Trinity Heimer footage, the original stuff comes out fine. It looks nice. When it went to Sony Vegas, it came out. It looked fine. It looked nice. But for some reason, Sony Vegas decided, like on the next day, or I think it was after a crash, that it no longer liked the footage and decided, I'm just going to make this footage look terrible. So there's some significant blurs and color distortions, and you'll notice them. They're literally right out there. I can't do anything about it. It's just a weird bug and issue. Another little thing, I am going to put out more Guild Wars 2 stuff. I know it's a little bit iffy on putting stuff out like that. But I want to try to get some of Nova's reactions to some of the Guild Wars 2 bosses, because when he usually gets a reaction to a boss, he gets a pretty interesting reaction to bosses. The latest one I know I've recorded was his reaction to the Shatterer, which was pretty good. I've hyped up the Claw of Jormag to him a little bit, so I think he's going to be ready for that when he finally gets the last 9 levels that he has for his one of his characters, and then we go do the Shatter the Claw of Jormag along with a bunch of other little things like that. So those will be interesting to see as well. We also have started new characters, so I have a few little more goof things that I've done with Nova. So those will also probably be slipped in there, because there's only going to be so many reactions to bosses. It's not like it takes a minute for a boss reaction at best. Other side little things. I have recorded some Gary's Mod Murder. That will be coming out eventually. So expect that, because there is a great moment in there, and I love it. And it just points out so many little things about people and children and just everything in a nutshell. It was just a silly little moment there, and it'll be great to show. Another thing I have with Nova is a Magicka Wizard Wars that we have done together. We did some duels, so I decided I'll just compile all the duel stuff first together, because Nova was the party leader, so he did duel. So duel stuff will be out first, then the PvP team capture the points thing will be out afterwards. Don't expect me to be Jesus. I don't expect me to be Jesus either, because I had to switch on some controls, and unfortunately for a tooltip that'll pop up during duel and says push one button along with another key, it never compensates for you just changed your mouse buttons around, so we should also change around. So I accidentally was mashing the wrong things because I didn't think about it changing around. So there's a lot of little things there. The other most significant thing that I'm happy about will be a new video outro. I'm not sure when that will be done, but it's really just when I decide to put it out. It has been like waiting to go out for to be finished for a long time after all the hassles with Bandicam and a new graphics card and rebooting my operating system to try to fix stuff. So that'll be out eventually when that's fully done. So you can take a pretty good guess as to what it may be like when it's done in one of my videos I released in March called Tycoon's New Minecraft Skin. That literally I took I played around with Minimator for a bit, its new beta version, which has bendable joints and stuff, and I started editing some stuff together. So just out of sheer boredom and testing, I wanted to use Tycoon as an example, and he didn't have Minecraft skin, so I whipped together a Minecraft skin for him, made it do the caramel dancing thing, and that's what I'm going to be using to edit the outro. The outro's more or less 60-70% done. It's just a matter of when I finish it. So expect that. Expect a bunch of other League of Legends things, because I just not on top of the Heimerdinger thing. I have 4 other choice options that I want to do for not only lanes, matches, on top of just regular. Look, I'm playing Zed. I'm going to play a Zac lane. I'm going to play Aurelia lane. I have a few goof lanes and things like that. Along with Trinity Heimer being one of the good things. So expect all those. I'm out, and I'll see you guys in another video.